On this episode, we come across Brumbies out in the wild, closed roads ahead, and explore some deep rainforest tracks. So come along and enjoy this episode. A few weeks, but that rain just hasn't let up for us, so hopefully it's dry by the time this video comes out and we'll get a lot more out. Yeah, so we're just having a bit of a cruise on a few tracks up off Black Mountain Road, and we'll go on it a little bit. Yeah, I haven't been up here for quite a while. It's one of those tracks you do all the time sort of thing, and then get bored of it. So been over a year, so come back and have a look. Also, it's only about half an hour from home, so it makes it nice and quick and easy. So anyhow, come along, see what we can see. Hopefully it's an entertaining ride without too much dramas, but we'll find out soon. Black Mountain Road. Creeks are just trickling. Yeah, it's more out west, they've copped the rain, so whereas going out past Chillago Way, still a bit damp out there. So just turned off onto La Road. Like I said, I haven't been up here for a year, so I'm just having a look around, see what it's like. They were doing forestry work down the end of this part a fair bit, so, and it was pretty hard to get through. They had it all closed off for the logging, so it'll be interesting to see. Well, yeah, because the track was pretty well overgrown past where they were doing the logging, so from Cyclone Jasper. So in the earlier videos you would have heard me call on the station, cattle station, so this is where we are, coming up near here. Anyhow, this is still public road through here. Signs come down, but that's not unusual up here. Yeah, so you can go up there, and that'll take you to Oak Road, which we may go on soon, but I just want to see what's down here if the road's better. Couple of little car, two or just one? It's too many legs for one. Yeah, two. Let's not spook them too far from Mum. There you go, you're not too far from Mum, you just got to work out how to get through the fence again. So, yeah, the road is closed. You definitely can't go there. So we'll just turn around. Yeah. That's the only bad thing about up here. It can happen occasionally. Hey, we wouldn't have these roads if it wasn't for the forestry guys, so you got to look at things that way. Now don't spook these little guys up here. Ah, your little buddy got in and you're too fat to get through, bud. I'm sure you'll work it out. We'll go have a look up here. I don't want to do this one, the whole of it, because it only goes back out to Coranda, and it is a good ride, but you can come in down further from Coranda into this one and cut into here. Anyhow, we'll go have a squeeze. Oh well, through that, bash plate did its job. You can see the red slippery clay here, not much fun. We'll go to where the hill climb is anyhow. Looks like it's pretty well maintained. Any new riders out here or anything like that, this is a perfect little road to go on. I'm not by no means experienced. It's picturesque. So I hope everyone's had a good Easter. At the time of filming this, it is just after Easter. I stay away from the roads and that while it's Easter break. There's too many loonies up here and tourists, and it's my 4-day at home time. Yeah, so just come out when not as many people are out here. I just like exploring. There used to be a lot of Brumbies up in this area. I'm hoping that they're still here. We used to see them quite regularly. Let's go have a look. Right down the back of those where you see that tree line, there's a creek runs right along there. It's pretty overgrown, but you can't get into it too easy. There's a couple of spots down here a bit further. We might even be able to get down to where this one goes, we'll see. I think it's just taking us down to the creek. I was hoping it was going to do a loop for me. Oh, we'll get down to the creek anyhow. Used to be able to cross down here, but that's a no more thing. A few big trees come down. No, I know that goes to a dead end down there. That's where Pete and I've been before. It's not a very well worn track anymore. The old horse poop again. Ah, it goes down to the creek again on a different way. Not a bad old camp spot for someone. Bit too overgrown for me. Let's head on back to Black Mountain Road and see what we can see. I'll catch you back then. Ah, that was a bit of a dead end, but at least you know what's there now. Anyhow, the good thing is if you get wet in North Queensland or far North Queensland, it's never that hot to worry about too much. Mona, indigenous town there. That's where that Oak Road links onto that one. Apologies for the voice over here, but it was here I noticed my microphone cord hanging out. So we're just continuing down the little forestry roads through all the pine plantations, just exploring, having a little bit of fun. I'm not sure where half these tracks go, but they always end up heading towards the south side, so you're going to hit a main road or a main track at some point. Yeah, so I was just continuing right along here, still looking for my Brumbies, because this is the area that they like to hang out a little bit. They usually hang out in the forestry area and just come out for the green peak around the pine plantation. So yeah, all was going pretty good. I was just keeping an eye on those clouds because of the rain. But it was only about here, about a K up, I found the Brumbies. I couldn't get close enough to them. They were about 800 metres in the plantation. So I set Droney up for a look. Sorry about the bad piloting skills, but this sort of footage is pretty hard to get, and I'm not the best pilot in the world. Anyhow, they weren't as scared as I thought. They let the drone hover around, and they even seemed to congregate around it, a bit interested in what it was. They're beautiful horses up there. I think they came from a lot of the communities around here, and then they've just got out. But just let them alone. The two younger ones there, I've been watching them for about 2 years since they were little foals. So it's just amazing to see them out there. Not hurting anyone, not doing any real damage. I just hope that they stay that way. Anyhow, I'll let you keep watching them, enjoy the scenery, and be back with a bit more riding in a moment. Just taking the beauty of the horses. You've made it this far, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment. Everything is greatly appreciated. Have a great day, and as soon as the rain stops here, I'll be out further afield. Badlander out this episode.